Three amazing things which you can learn from the book Attitude is Everything by Jeff Keller, and this is the part 2 of this video series. Number 1 is your words blaze a trail. Now remember, whatever the thoughts you are having, these thoughts leads you to speak the words. These words helps you to develop a belief. Those beliefs develop to take certain actions, and those actions leads to a specific result. Now what the author here wants to say is, whatever the thoughts you are having, these thoughts leads you to say a certain words to yourself, to the other people. Those words develops your belief, and depending upon the belief you take actions, and with those actions your results comes. In this, the author gives an example of a person named Tom. Tom is a person who was very negative in his professional life. He used to continuously think that he is not good at sales. And because of this, now this was a thought which he was regularly repeating in himself. So what is happening is, he is continuously repeating his thoughts, and also when he is talking to other people, he used to say them the same things, that he is not good at sales. Now these thoughts are leading him to such words that he is not good at sales. Now these words are strengthening his belief that he is not good at sales. Now this belief is also developed. Now because of this, he used to take very less actions in his professional life, and because of which he used to get very negative results as well. Now because of all these things, what is happening is, he is getting more depressed, he is getting more frustrated because of his negative results. So what the author wants to say is, have positive words for yourself. Speak positivity in front of other people. Have positive thoughts so that it can lead to positive words. Now what the author wants to say is, you don't have to misunderstand that just by using positive thoughts, just by using positive words, you won't be successful. But they are very important for your self-confidence. They are very important to develop your confidence. So they are the initial steps which you have to take to become successful. Even though there are a lot of hard work, you have to burn a lot of midnight oil to get successful in your life. But the first and foremost things is to lay more emphasis on your thoughts and your words, so that you can have much better beliefs, then you can take much better actions, and results can be very fruitful for you. So this is the first point. Going to the next point, you might have heard a very common question which the people ask, how are you? What is your response to it? The author says that there are 3 types of responses which the people give. The first is negative response. When someone asks you, how are you? The negative responses are, I'm bad, I'm tired, bas जी रहा हूं, this type. While the next is mediocre responses, that is, I'm okay, I'm fine, not too bad. While the third are the positive responses, which I also say energetic responses. Like if someone asks you, how are you? And you say, I'm great, I'm terrific, I'm fantastic. So these are the very positive responses which you can receive from someone. It's an old saying that everybody lights up a room. Some when they get into the room, and some when they get out of the room. You have to be the person who lights up the room when you get into it. So your people love to be around the people who are very positive and energetic. Just think of yourself. Are you a person who like to be in the company of people who are always loosey, or people who are always energetic, who motivates you to move forward in your life? Obviously you like the people, you love the people who motivates you to grow high in your life, to have a very good growth, to be very positive in your life. You like such people. So this is what the author wants to say is, be positive, be energetic, have such attitude in your life. So this was the second point. And number 3 is, stop complaining. Now don't misunderstand. Complaining to find a solution. I'm not talking about this thing. If you're complaining for something to find a solution for it, I'm not talking about this thing. Let me give you an example. In the Indian marriages system, you might have seen a lot of people who are complaining about random things. Like the decoration is the worst, the food is tasteless, even if these things are very good, but still they are just complaining. You might have seen people who are like, कितनी धूप है, कितना पानी गिर रहा है. So these things are not in our hands, but still there are people who complain about these things. Every one of us complains one time or other, but you have to notice that How often do you complain? Are you a person who complains always on everything? Or are you a person who sometimes only complain? It's fine. But if you're a person who complains always, you will be a person who will be avoided by the society, will be avoided by the positive and the energetic people. Now just imagine yourself, if you are around a person who is very negative, who is very complaining sort of person, you will not like his company because he is always talking about random things which is useless, and you cannot do nothing of it. If you are complaining, if you can find a solution for it, try it if you can do it. But if you cannot do anything of that, it's purely a time waste. It's purely a time consuming thing which is worthless. So what the author wants to say is, stop complaining about the things which you cannot control. If you want to complain of the things of which you can have a solution. If you can bring a solution of it, it's very good. But if you cannot bring a solution, stop complaining. People love to be in the company of people who are not complaining, who does not complain. People love to be around them. They are a joy to be around. So these were the 3 things which I wanted to share from the book Attitude is Everything. And this was the part 2 of this video. If you have listened the whole video, then thank you so much for listening. See you in the next video.